Haha, I figured it out. So hopefully y'all will tune back in. Every time I do these live things, I'm like, I'm ready, I'm prepared. I'm gonna have all these fun and clever things to say. Yeah, it doesn't usually work out that way. I'm a little scatterbrained, I lose my train of thought. It's not usually super cute or funny. I don't know if you guys know who Brandon Ferris is, but he's a YouTuber. He's the one that did the video with the knitting, like teaching himself how to knit. And like he's just so funny all the time. Like he could commentate anything and be so funny, and if only I had that talent. Oh yeah, so I see the comment thing now. So yes, let me know where you are in the world and that you're healthy and what you're doing to survive the quarantine. What's everybody watching? Oh, 4 of you are back. See, this is great. You guys are wonderful. Thank you for being patient with me. I put that it was made for kids. My video was made for kids because I don't really think it's not made for kids. Hey, Miss Shawnee, thank you for letting me know what was happening. I was so confused. I'm glad you're healthy. And so the fact that I clicked that it was made for kids, they shut the comments off, which I guess makes sense. So yes. Yes, fixed it, figured it out. Okay, so I talked about my skin issues a little bit in the last one. Hi, Janet. How are things in Ohio? Are you healthy? Germany, holy smokes. Hi, Emmy. Hi, Emmy, how are things in Germany? Yeah, so let me know what you're doing to survive, what you're watching. We should be discussing these things. I need recommendations. Okay, so I talked about my skin issues. If you're just tuning in, I'm not spending a whole lot of time in my chair because my cushion has gone to crap and we need to get it fixed. And we were supposed to go to Denver, but that trip has been postponed for a while anyway. So now we're just doing like preventative things. So less time up in the chair sort of stuff. But maybe we can get somebody here to work on it. I talked about, Little Fires. I saw that advertised. I'm gonna have to check it out. My friend Shawnee says try Little Fires on Hulu. Oh, I'm glad you're healthy. You and your family are healthy, Emmy. Me and my family are healthy too. Grandma had a really terrible cough, cold that turned into a sinus infection at the beginning of February. She was sick for like a month. But she's doing much better. Knock on wood, thank goodness. Things get a little tricky here when Grandma doesn't feel well because she does all of my care, so it can be kind of hard. We have a couple of great people that come in and out though, if we need them to. Okay, so let's see. So, where I am in the world, in Nebraska, I think we have 3 cases. Grandma's at 3 cases. So in our area, like in my town, we have 3 confirmed cases of the virus, the coronavirus. And obviously, I can't get it. I'm one of the, nobody, we don't want anybody to get it. But I'm one of the immunocompromised people, and I can't cough or, I can't get a cold, let alone a big upper respiratory disease. Because I just don't, I was on a trach and my lungs are, I breathe from my diaphragm. because my lungs are not in great shape. So we are social distancing, but not any more than we usually do in the wintertime, which is terrible. We really don't go a whole lot of places. Although I did go to Colorado last weekend. That was before there were any cases here. My friend had a baby in January. And I wanted to see that baby. And now I'm so glad that we went because we aren't going to be going anywhere for a long time. Emmy asked, what did Emmy ask exactly? She said, what do you think about the virus? So I'm not really sure what I think about the virus. I don't know that it's not anything that we've ever handled before, so I don't know that we're going to know whether it's being handled correctly until it's over. They've canceled school for the rest of the year, as far as I know. In my community, which I think is a little crazy, but I just kind of wish that they would play it more week by week sort of stuff. But I don't know. I don't know what it's going to be. I guess we don't know until it's over. And like I said, I can't get it. Grandma can't get it, so we are staying home unless we absolutely have to go somewhere. I went to physical therapy this week because that's up somewhere I need to go. But my therapy center's been really great and said, they need to come to me, they can. There are 3 cases here. It's just it's scary and so uncertain. Part of me thinks, we are so overreacting. Isn't this the flu? And then another part of me thinks, I don't think we know what this is. I don't think we're going to know until it's over with. But I do think canceling school until it's over, canceling school for the rest of the year, I wish they would play that a little bit more by ear because, I have a nephew, he's 6, and he loves school. And obviously I don't want him to get the coronavirus or to spread the coronavirus, but it is something that he needs and loves, the structure. He thrives off of it. And so him being done until August is going to be really hard on him. And, parents having to, they'll be fine, but having to do the online school stuff on top of their full-time jobs is hard. I have a good friend who's a mommy of 3. She works a full-time job, and she's like, no, and it's not one of those jobs that she can't go to. She works in healthcare, so she'll have to do that, and then she'll have to come home and teach her kids, and it's just going to be hard for everybody, small businesses, but I also think we should be taking precautions. Let's see, who said it? Oh, Janet asked if I had healthcare people coming in and out. I do home health. I have nurses that come every other day besides the weekends. And Monday every other week.
Twice a week.
Oh, twice a week. So they come, this next week they'll come Tuesday, Thursday. And then the week after that, they come Wednesday, Friday. And then I have a nurse that comes every week. And they're still coming. My home health agency, they used to have meetings in the morning. They aren't doing that anymore. So they'll come and help with shower. I have a bath aide. Hi, Claude. Yeah, Emmy said that her sister is 8 years old and that she's, you know, panicking because everybody kind of being up in arms and overreacting, which I think there might be a little overreacting happening. And like I said, I talked about my nephew, and he is kind of an anxious little one. Anyway, grandma's phone's ringing. He's kind of an anxious little one anyway, and he's definitely, like, he kind of got panicky when they said they weren't going to have any more school, or that they were sending them away from school because of the virus. He had like a little bit of a panic attack, and so I don't know. I think we can definitely be reacting better, but it's not anything that we've ever faced before. So it's one of those sort of things.
Yeah, if they have it.
Oh, 7 watchers. Hi, guys.
When I was there, they didn't have it. They just had 2%.
Emmy says, where are you from? I live in Lincoln County, Nebraska. So Nebraska isn't, we aren't we haven't been too affected yet. But I don't really know what that's going to turn into. That's my aunt. She called my grandma. She's at the grocery store asking if we need anything. So, okay, let's see. Talk about skin stuff, seasonal depression stuff, COVID-19 stuff. Oh, one of the things I was going to talk about was Claude says, do you have a hospital close to you? Yeah, there's a hospital in my town. What time is it in Nebraska? After 7? Well, after 7?
It's 7:30.
7:31. Grandma, somebody asked what our population is. What's our population?
Here?
Yeah.
About 20,000, I think.
Graham says about 20,000. So we're kind of a bigger community in Nebraska, I would say. Grandma's gonna look it up. Oh yes, okay, so I digress. So I've just been anxious, and I'm a little anxious anyway. I have anxiety anyway, but for the past week or so, I've just felt a little bit more anxious. Grandma says she did good with the population. It's about 20,000. And I just was like, I cannot figure out what is going on. And then I read a quote about empathic people, and I'm definitely an empath, that kind of take on other people's feelings, fears, and anxieties and stuff. And I'm definitely feel like I'm taking on a little bit of what's going on around me. So I put some lavender in I have an essential oil diffuser yesterday, and that made a really big difference. So if any of you are anxiety ridden over this craziness, try some lavender oil. It really does help. Emmy, I'm 30. I turned 30 in November. Fun fact, I've had more big ol' zits since I turned 30. Oh no, Molly, I wasn't saying that we are overreacting. I was just saying some of it seems extreme. But if you watch the beginning, I was just saying, like, I don't really know. It's not something we've ever seen or faced before. And so I think we're doing the best that we can. Another watcher was just saying that our little sister was really anxious because of because of people being reactionary. And I was just saying that my nephew is the same way. I don't think we're overreacting. I just don't. But I don't think we're going to know if we reacted good or bad or the correct way until it's over and done with. We're doing the best we can as a nation right now. So, and the other countries that are so deeply affected, like Italy and China, and definitely prayers headed their way, because it's a terrible, terrible thing that's happening. Okay, let's see. Oh, let's see. So I think that's enough COVID-19 talk. It's a lot, and it's definitely overwhelming, and you have to try to keep everything in perspective. So, I've been saying lots of prayers. Another watcher is watching from New York and said things are getting really bad there. I can imagine being in a big city right now. I mean, we're in kind of a bigger town, but. Oh, Janet, I love Say Yes to the Dress. That's one of my favorite shows. When we were in the hotel last week, I stayed up and watched that. Okay, so we'll talk about a little something lighter, like what are we watching? What is everybody watching? Not that I watch light things, because I don't. But I'm always up for recommendations. And if you like, I kind of like dark and twisty. So I just finished I'm Not Okay with This. It's a Netflix series. And there's like 7 episodes and they're half an hour, so it went really fast. And then today I watched 2 Netflix movies. I watched Lost Girls and Freaks. They were both very dark. But yesterday I watched The Wedding Singer, and Enchanted.
Don't forget Elvis.
And Grandma and I watched Elvis. She says, don't forget Elvis. We watched an Elvis movie last night, GI Blues. We have lots of DVDs, which is good, because my Fire Stick decided to take a crap. So I'm going to order one, but Amazon's just delivering the essentials right now. Molly says she's watching really bad free movies online. I've watched a few really bad movies. X-Men. Dark Phoenix. I'm an X-Men fan. I think I've seen them all. Maybe not Dark Phoenix. Is that the most recent one? Yeah, so I don't know what we're going to watch now. Like I said, my Fire Stick took a crap, so. Yep, Jen and I watched Lost Girls and Freaks. They're both very dark. Freaks is super suspenseful. And kind of, I'm not a huge fan of gore. And there were a couple parts that were a little much. The story was kind of cool though. I like the premise of it. So I can't watch my Hulu Live right now. And Grandma and I need to watch the new season of Top Chef premiered on Thursday. I don't know if any of you are Top Chef watchers. But we need to watch that, so I have to get my Fire Stick. Let's see. Amy says, which series would you recommend? Well, Emmy, what kind of shows do you like? And then I'll give you a recommendation. Let's see. Janet says I like documentaries. Oh, I like them too. If you haven't watched the Lady Gaga one, it's called 5'2". It's on Netflix. It documents her preparing for the Super Bowl that she performed in. It's really, really, really good. I highly recommend it. And you don't even really have to be a Gaga fan to enjoy it. John Wick series is good. Yeah, I think I would like the John Wick series. Because I am a fan of like that genre. I'm trying to think what else I watched recently. I watched The Stranger on Netflix. That was pretty good. It's set in England. What else have I binge watched? I'm watching Next in Fashion. It's a Netflix show. I'm a Project Runway watcher, so I thought like I would really like that. It's okay. It's not the best thing I've ever seen. Oh, the whole world watched this. I don't know if you guys did. I watched Love is Blind. Well, technically, that's a lie. Okay, Emmy, if you like Stranger Things, oh man, I like Stranger Things too. Yeah, Jenna, I really like Project Runway. Okay, Emmy, I'm trying to think of something that, if you've never watched, I really like iZombie. It's different and very super sci-fi-y. What was I saying? Oh, I lost my train of thought. Talking about Project Runway, Next in Fashion. I don't remember. Lord of the Rings series. Okay, Amulet, I'm trying to think for you. Oh, iZombie is good. I recommend it. But it's not supernaturally. It's like I said, I don't know if Zombie Outbreak is a good thing to watch right now, but I really like that one. If you're Prime users, The Boys is good, but it's intense. Oh, what did I watch? Emmy, you should watch The Umbrella Academy. Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about. Love is Blind. I watched the first 5 episodes and then I skipped to the last one. That's just really not my thing. I'm not a Bachelor watcher either. Like reality TV love story things, I just am not. It's just not really my gig. I have Doctor Who. Somebody said Doctor Who. I have Doctor Who on my list. Yeah, Emmy, you should try The Umbrella Academy if you haven't watched it. You're welcome. And I have October Faction on my list. Have any of you watched that one? It's gonna be dark. I need to watch some light things too. Many of you have light recommendations. Happy things, that would be good. Like I said, Grandma and I watched Elvis last night. We're gonna watch Emmy asked me if I'd watched The Circle. I have not watched The Circle, but I was watching one of my talk shows, and they had the winner on. So doesn't that kind of defeat the purpose? Like they were like, here's the winner. This guy won The Circle. So I don't know if I want to watch it now. They spoiled it for me. Okay, I'm not going to keep you guys too much longer. But I did just want to sort of check in. I'm sorry the comments weren't working initially. Thank you again, Shawnee, for letting me know that they weren't working. I'll try to come up with some new content for everyone. It's going to be a little tricky because we aren't going to be doing anything or going anywhere. Ooh, actually, last week when we went to Colorado, we did, the hotel was less than accessible, and we did record that. So I'll get that put together and get that put up. I'm always saying I should be a consultant for handicap hotel rooms because in general, they're not usually as accessible as we need them to be. Let's see. I would love to do a Q&A. Like, I haven't done a Q&A in a really long time. Oh, enjoy your popcorn, Janet. It's one of my favorites. Thanks for coming. Thanks for tuning in. Anyway, I would like to do a Q&A, but I don't know if I would get enough content. So if that's something you guys would like me to do, comment with your questions below and I will answer them and vlog about it. But I will not keep you. I will let y'all go. Let you enjoy your Saturday night. I don't know what we're gonna do. Maybe watch some more Elvis. I'm sitting by the fire. But thank you guys for tuning in. Sorry if it was rambly. Like I said, I have, big dreams. Or, when I go live, I'm like, I'm gonna be like cute and clever and funny. Not. I just kind of ramble. And I'm disorganized. But that's me. Oh, thank you, Claude. You're so nice. I can definitely do live chat more often if that was something you guys would like. It is kind of fun to be interactive. But, alright, folks. I hope you have a super great Saturday night. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you watch any of the show recommendations or if you have any, hit me up. Post a comment and I'll check them out and then we'll talk about them next time. Alright, kids. Good night.